my good friend Nico up there. Nico has been with me on the label, right? He's been my label rep since 2004, 3? 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3. That's a good friend of mine, so he always comes out. I always appreciate when Nico comes out and shows support. And I always appreciate when we come out and you guys show up and you show support. Thank you very much. So I'd like to just take a moment to get to know you guys, or at least so that you can get to know me. How many of you have come out to one of our shows before? Anybody been to one of our shows before? And how many of you are coming out for the first time to one of our shows? So I'd like to start by thanking those of you who have been to many shows and come out repeatedly. Thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate it so much. And I'd also like to thank the new people for coming out and giving us a try for the first time. So I'd just like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you a short story, but it sounds like a long story. And then after a while, I'm going to shut up and sing, okay? So, when I was 15 years old, that was like a year ago, I went to a concert, and I went to see my favorite musician perform, a guy named Billy Joel. And so, I went to see Billy Joel perform. I went with my whole family. We left the show, we got in the car, and I said in the car, I said, I think I want to know. I said, I think I know what I want to do for a living now. And my father, he says, what do you want to do? And I'm like, watch the road. I said, I think I want to play music. You know, I want to play music for a living. That looked like a lot of fun. Yeah, you want to do it? Well, that's what you'll do. I said, watch the road. He says, I said, are you sure? Are you sure it's not going to be like a weird fight? You know, the son wants to play music, and the father says, no, he'll never make it. And I'll be like, fuck you, Dad. You know? And my father was a prison guard, you know, prison guard. So he's like, don't do what I fucking do for a living. I said, cool, so you're cool with being a musician? He's like, Gavin, your mother and I were at Woodstock together. I was like, gross. So anyway, about 6 weeks ago, the phone rang, and there's this guy on the other line, and he said, hey, listen, I represent Billy Joel, and we want to know if you want to come out and open some shows for Billy on the road. So naturally I said, well, I'm very busy. and then of course I said I would love to, you know, I'm such a fan, I've been a fan since I'm 3 years old, and let's do this. So after this run, we land in New York tomorrow, and then we go straight to Madison Square Garden and we play with Billy. So, very excited, very excited. So if you guys want to hop on the plane with us, there's room on the plane, and you're all invited. So what I'm going to do now is I want to sit down at the piano and play you some music that I grew up listening to. She can kill with a smile, she can rule with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with a casual lies. And she only reveals
what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always on me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. She can ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. And she'll take what you give her as long as it's free. Yeah, she steals like a thief, but she's always on me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. She never gives in. She just changes her mind. She'll promise you more than the Garden of Eden. And she carelessly cut you alive.